Hello, my loves. Natija here. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and get into y'all's reading today. So I actually recorded your reading like 3 times and I kept getting interrupted. Like spirit would come for me, but I actually feel like it's perfect for your message. And I used to be someone that gave up on myself a lot. And I was like, I'm not doing that anymore. A lot of you guys are in this time of, whether or not you realize it, you are healing very deeply your teenage inner child. You're healing the parts of you, whether it be teenage, I'm getting 15, 16, but when a lot of that abandonment, self-abandonment really happened, that peer pressure happened, for some of you guys that energy really trickled. But there's this message, and I was drawn to use this tarot deck that looks like early 2000s energy here, okay? Because there's definitely a rebirth happening, okay? A lot of you guys are stepping into your most creative selves, your most natural wisdom, divine, expressive self here, okay? But that's what I'm getting for you guys. There's definitely a sense of you guys, spirit almost isolating you. It's whatever you're going through right now, no matter how messy it may seem, there's a perfect recipe to open up your sacral, solar plexus, and throat chakra, okay? Let's go ahead and get into the cards, all right? Because with every time, clarity, the sun. Yeah, a lot of you guys, there's a lot of clarity coming in for you at this time with the sun. It's a message here of make sure you get some sun, make sure you spend some time outside. And ambition, okay? Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are becoming more clear about your purpose, what makes you happy, and what truly lights you up, earth signs, okay? Apprentice of the clouds, ambition. Wow, I was channeling a lot about clouds in the last message. I was saying the clouds are about to clear here, weather the storm, stuff like that. A lot of you guys, it could be cloudy where you are, or like there's something about rain, the next time it rains, the next time it's kind of foggy. But there is a sense here of you guys, it's like spirit almost like a pressure cooker of what you're going through. It's guiding you to all these downloads. It's guiding you to the light bulb moments that is going to shift everything. That's what I'm saying, but it's gonna come from you. I'm hearing a lot of you guys are gonna be walking different. You're gonna be talking different. You're gonna be speaking different, earth signs. You're recognizing that you're a leader. Okay, a lot of you guys hid behind, wow, I'm getting the strong message with ambition. A lot of you guys hid behind a lot of people who actually had a rain cloud over them. I literally just saw like a ghostly spirit in the corner just now. That's a part of it, because me, when I first started doing my readings, if I had seen what I just saw, I would have been freaking out. Cards would have been out, whatever. Me now, it's like, oh yeah, like spirit is with us right now. But that's a part of it. I feel like they did it as a metaphor, because a lot of you guys right now, you're on your journey of growth. Jewelry could be significant, but you're in a time of growth, but you're just recognizing that you're stronger, you're different. The situation you're dealing with right now, had it been a couple years ago, you know you wouldn't have been able to handle it. And that doesn't mean the situation is going to get harder. It just means that you're growing, but you need to acknowledge that. You need to acknowledge that you're bigger than, you know, your emotions that's affecting you. But this message, because I swear, okay, I'll give you the example. Yesterday, it's actually perfect cards for this. I was watching a reality TV show. I'll tell you guys, it was like Summer House. And the people were like 35 years old, 30 years old in Summer House, like grown people. And the way that they were drinking, oh my God. Like I used to drink crazy in college, and I'm not saying I love a good time sometimes, a couple shots, but this was not a couple shots, y'all. This was like, something is wrong. This was like, nobody could tell me. Nobody could tell me. I think this girl woke up, and the first thing she drank, woke up in the morning after drinking all night, the first thing she drank was like rosé from the bottle. And I'm like, this is not... If I'm 35 years old and I'm drinking to this degree, something is wrong with me. 444. And what I'm hearing is a lot of you guys growing up, you idolize, because that's what the media, like a lot of people who looked a certain way, who looked really cool. Okay, I'm also picking up something about like emo trend or something. but they were really sad. They were really sad. And you may have altered so much of yourself to like fit certain people who look like they were having a good time or look like whatever, but they weren't. They were actually really sad. And a lot of those people were actually really jealous of you. Okay, maybe there were some aspects of your life that they were jealous of, that they wish they had. And it's some compassion to them, because you have no idea what goes on at home. There were so many people, I'm telling you, growing up. I'll never forget. You know, I had this friend in middle school, and I used to think she was so cool. I grew up in a 1-bedroom, you know, with my family, and they had their problems. But I used to be like, oh my God, like, would look at people and think they're in a different situation. But in my adulthood, when I talked to that friend, and she actually told me what was going on at home, I was like, yo, like, I wouldn't have made it. No, that I wouldn't have made it. You know, like, it's not about the size of the house. It's about what's going on in the house sometimes, you know? Like, we all want ideal, but damn. And that's what Spirit is saying. There's a lot of, some of you guys may even have some truth coming out with certain people. This message of don't compare yourself to other people has been coming out a lot. Okay? 2 of Clouds, more cloudy energy. 2 of Clouds, wow. Indecision. Okay, that would be the 2 of Swords, the mental state. So much clarity coming in with the indecision. A lot of you guys are making a decision right now, or there's certain decisions that you're making for yourself. I'm also hearing you're becoming a lot more empowered about your own decisions. I just feel this energy of you guys almost hiding yourself. Some of you guys had good situations in your life, and you just kind of carried guilt for other people. Maybe this came from a projection of a parent. But I'm hearing, like, because I was just talking to my cousin, she's a Virgo, I'm a Taurus. We were talking about finances. And she was saying how, she was like saying how because we go to a lot of concerts. We were talking about how we shouldn't harbor any guilt or shame around the fact that we go to a lot of concerts, you know, especially like we're 2 Black women. And a lot of times, like, we've both had experiences in underprivileged communities. We definitely had financial issues in our lives at some point. But now she has an incredible job. We're working, you know, we can afford to do certain things, and we should really celebrate our life. And she says sometimes, you know, she harbors guilt when she posts on Instagram, and some, you know, because there are some people from that community that still follow her. And we recognize there's just a sense here of you guys recognizing also how amazing you are with the sun and how bomb you are. And again, I'm making it very clear, I'm not saying some people who deal with those situations aren't great people, okay? I'm just saying there's a sense of you don't have to dim yourself, you don't have to dim your light, okay? Releasing shame and guilt. Because a lot of you guys have actually taken on so much shame and guilt, whether it be for your beauty that's coming up, for certain aspects, especially earth signs. Especially, I feel like earth signs do that a lot. You know why? Because a lot of times earth signs feel like they need to be the stability for their family or their mother, or you know what I mean, or hold everything together. So what happens is, because you're so hyper aware to protect whether you're a man or a woman, is you start taking on other people's emotions, and it starts to cloud your own judgment. Okay, it starts to cloud your own judgment. It starts to cloud your own identity. Instead of a child, it's not a child's job to protect their parents, but instead of a child that just is free and able to explore and try different things and go to activities, that didn't happen for you. So you really, a lot of your self-identity was stifled. But I feel like there's a shift with that coming in. There's a lot of releasing also, you guys. I feel like Spirit may be forcefully releasing some people in your life here, or distancing you for some people for healing purposes, okay, that project onto you. Okay, project onto you, or people who may be holding in some emotions and not having a real conversation. Maybe this is you. We have another freaking cloud. What in the world? Okay. Sunny with a cloud of meatballs could be significant, but 7 of Clouds, scarcity mentality. What? Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. I really feel like what is clearing, if you notice the hands here, this is like you guys right now. It's like your higher self. There's a lot of organizing in your mind right now. Okay, some of you guys, finances could be organizing as well. Certain planning, okay, I'm hearing. But organizing, you're like reflecting a lot in your life. You're organizing even people, like where people, you know, belong in your life here. We have 7 and we have 2, 7th house. You guys are really healing your relationship with yourself. Okay, you're seeing yourself in a better light. You're proud of yourself, however, and I'm even hearing like the divine may send some people in to give you the validation that you're on the right path. Like, expect a lot more compliments, expect a lot more people noticing your growth, people noticing parts of you, your beauty, like all these different things, people saying like, good job, like this type of energy, because it's really your self-esteem that's healing, and you recognizing that a lot of your life, whether it be their fault or not, being around certain energies caused you to take on more of a scarcity mindset. A lot of you have taken on a harsher definition of what you, my stomach just rumbled by the way, but what you have gone through just because you've seen other people go through worse things. It's like a romanticization, but it's really not that. It's just community, you know, what you were around. But now you're really healing your relationship with, you know, yourself. You're really understanding what it is you want. And from that, you're gonna make better choices in your life, okay? All right. Feeling one more before I put this away. I'm not surprised. It's leadership. Exactly. That is perfect. Okay, we're gonna end it off here, but leadership. You guys are leaders. And you're gonna be more comfortable standing out the more you go on this journey. You're gonna be more comfortable doing things your own way. Thank you so much, Spirit. You're healing your self-esteem. You're literally healing your self-esteem, okay? A lot of the things that you have dealt with in the chapters of your life where you felt powerless, whether it be in love, career, I'm also hearing entrepreneurship, businesses, the way you guys will be handling things is different. The type of respect, the self-respect you're walking into, the way people will respect you, the money you will be receiving, and the recognition, it's gonna be off the freaking charts. Off the charts if you're watching this. The way that low self-esteem controlled you and low self-worth, it will never happen again. People gonna have to get to know you all over again. People gonna have to put some respect on your name, and that's it, okay? I love you guys so much. Evil eye totems could be significant, enlightening here, okay? Go ahead and check out the description for all the resources and readings. I'm all of a sudden smelling cocoa butter, okay? Some of you guys, that business could be significant. I love you guys. See you in the next video.